like that, just the basics, man. Hit their shots.
Yeah, I think what they were trying to do is maybe having one aggressive peek here and there from time to time, whether it be from Halls or from B. They just try to get more information and try to go for more easier rotates and stacks. But they were winning them, so maybe holding angles would be the better thing to do and play it a little bit more passively. But we are live here in the second map. Winterfox versus Luminosity Gaming. Brought to you by Alpha Draft. We do have Anger, Lex, Devilwalk, Pit, and XP3. With XP3 going with the wide peak, taking on Bolts. We do have Fur, Cold, Fallen, and Steel left for Luminosity Gaming, who will try to even out the score.
Yeah, so a nice opening pick here from Winterfox. Let's see if they can capitalize on it here as Luminosity are gathering up with that bomb inside the apartments. They already have Steel pushed all the way down. Pit up close with the dualies, though, so this could get bad as they're going to be putting a lot of players through with Lex and Pit up here. They could just get run through the blender.
Well, here's the dualies. Here's that first smoke. That flash for Pit. And then Pit for Pit is going to get one kill.
Oh,
but
no.
Then pulled in Fur. Oh, Fur does get a TK, though, so at least that evens it up a bit. That helps Lex inside the site. They had no idea that he was inside the pit, so he drops the bomb carrier, and Fallen is now the last man standing on a 1 versus 1. Fallen's going to have to try to push aggressively to make it a 1 versus 1, and then another 1 versus 1. So this is why you see him rushing towards his pit side. Lex is staying alive long enough for Anger to rotate out from library, pinch him from behind, and Winterfox gets the pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, that double pit setup is so hard to deal with, just in general. And then on top of the fact that Luminosity threw that smoke on truck, so there was, like, no doubt on Winterfox's mind on what was about to happen when they saw the smoke land on the truck. They knew it was going to be a heavy flood balcony. Pit's in the perfect position to deal with that. Lex baits it so well, letting, you know, Pit do what he can, and then just playing into the late part of the round, just staying hidden, and then coming out right at the right moment to prevent that bomb plant and getting another really key frag there. Plus, XP3 had the opening pick on the round to get the instant 5v4. So, you know, big round there from Winterfox. They got a lot out of the lineup on that particular round. Now they have a chance to start with the lead for really the first time tonight. And all of the 4 maps that they've played, this has been the first time they've gone to pistol round, I think.
Yeah. It's a good start for them indeed, and all going at P90s pretty much across the board, except for Devilwalk and Lex. I'm going to try to bring some sheer firepower to hold up towards this A bomb site right now with XP3 and Anger in there. The rest of the guys here, I already have one rotating across, actually. Devilwalk is making his way towards CT while they're playing passive, so actually mid to archway is open, but everybody from LG are going to try to work towards B. Here comes some volleys coming through, and a nice, actually, incendiary grenade in the front of that smoke, so they'll never see that as they're going to try to run across. So this is going to be free reign right now for XP3 and Anger to just spam with the P90s, but they have made it inside this B bomb site for this terrorist team, and they're looking for the plant, and they will get the plant.
I mean, Invictus to get the bomb plant there, and Fur grabs a kill there on the flank. B now to 2 versus 2. I can't believe it even got this close. I mean, it should have been a Winterfox round, no problem. They do eventually get it, but at a pretty big cost, if we're honest. I mean, they had the P90s because they knew there was no bomb plant first round, so you're able to commit to the SMGs in the second round. You have a perfect incendiary there to just run them through a lot of damage, just added to the P90 rate of fire, and you think that's going to be a clean round for Winterfox, but it got down to the wire there. Plus, Luminosity gets the plant for the money, so that actually didn't go as well as you would think, but it's still a win.
Yeah, a win's a win, and they could actually try to focus more with M4s now, but not much utility to work with, especially for Devilwalk and Pit stuck with a Mag 7. But after that plant coming in for LG, they'll just go for a pistol buy to be able to afford AKs and even an offer falling around after. Even if they get a bomb plant or no, but Pit getting the Mag 7, pushing aggressively here. Lex is going to hear Fallen at the window room. Spots him, sprays him, does not get the kill. Fallen still waiting at the top, though. Cold, meanwhile, gets the headshot onto Devil to clear out the mid-area, forcing Lex to fall back from this area.
So, I mean, applying pressure here. It's an even trade. It's going to favor Luminosity as Fur gets inside the window room here. Bolts finds another kill. Lex does trade it back, but it keeps going even. And now the B-bomb site's open. The bomb will make its way there. Looks like Anger might get here just in time, but Bolts is able to cross over. But the bomb still hasn't made it yet. There's still a chance for Anger to hold this off.
It's another moment where you're caught with your flash in your hands, but he's able to take down Fallen to 19 HP. Long range against Bolts, wins that one. Now the bomb has made his way across. Fur's winning across the corner, so Fur should be able to get the kill. But Anger manages to take down the bomb here, so this is big for them. Pit manages to get the kill, but like I said, they should still be able to go for a full buy and an op for Fallen, but he's going to have to go class cannon if he wants to. So that's a great, great save for Anger to prevent that plant.
Yeah, I mean, really well done there by Anger. I mean, he you know, catches so much damage and eventually cleans off both the kills. So, well done. That's a 3-0 start for WinterFox. One of their best starts in the match this game. But the rounds have been close. They haven't been clean wins. They've been tight races. So that does give Luminosity a little bit of morale. I'm sure that they've been able to make things so close despite being on 4 spots. But the aggression from WinterFox here, Pit pushing all the way down mid, gets the bomb down already.
Oh, Pit puts him down to 21 HP as he was spanned down to 27. Anger watching that mid, taking down Bolts, and now the bomb is down at mid. They could take control of Banana, but smart move right now by Pit to fall back to look at the balcony. But Fur still looks down, takes the kill, and now they're going to be able to retake control of the bomb and retake control of mid. So it's just a reset here, but again, we still have similar health for both of these teams.
Yeah, I mean, that was smart from WinterFox. That bomb wasn't really down in a position they could easily hold it. It's still pretty deep into terrorist territory, so rather than trying to hold that, they just fell back into favorable positions. But unfortunately for them, Fur able to find the kill to even it back up at a 3-on-3. And now they have recollected the bomb here. Time is starting to tick pretty low, but Luminosity is known to be kind of a slow methodical team, so I'm not surprised. But that's a big catch from Steel to catch that push from Devilwalk.
But they have no idea that Anger is still up there as well. He's going to spot him, but he's going to miss that. So Fur will be able to come across and flank him from the porch side, but Angers knows that. Angers knows that Fur is lurking around. He's going to move in. He's going to get the kill. So just like that, the A side is now open, but XP3 is still going to push it aggressively. We got 15 seconds left on the clock, and at this point, he's going to pick up a kit, so that could be a good start. If he manages to get a kill in the first 3 seconds after this plant, he'll probably go for it. Bomb has been planted. It's just under the window.
And just hoping that he can grab somebody here, but this round is pretty much won for Luminosity. Just great play from Fur out the balcony for a couple of key frags there. XP3 does get the kill on the Fallen, so 1v2, he can pick up another gun if he so chooses. He's actually going for this, but Fur catches him for a 3rd frag on the round.
He's also flashed by his teammate too, just before he got the kill, so a little bit of a missed timing going on there. If actually XP3 waited a little bit longer, he probably could have had that kill behind that pillar.
Right on, so that's Luminosity winning the first gun round, so that's an instant save from WinterFox because the rounds before were so close. Yes, they were winning rounds, but they were forcing out a lot of rebuys from the Luminosity side of things, so they're gifted with an instant anti-eco round to get a quick number 2 on the board for themselves and work to close this gap instantly. Hopefully WinterFox will be able to recover going into the next round once they can buy again, but we'll just have to see as LG... Again, just very, very slow, methodical team, just kind of working the entire map, getting apartments control, making sure that car and sandbags are clear at top and opening up all their options for later on.
You have a smoke to try to clear it out, but they catch XP3 just as he releases it. So Anger's going to go for the double smoke. Pit being shoulder peeked and taken down by Steel. So just like that, they are slowly falling behind, but Devilwalk's about to go for a huge flank up towards the balcony. Lex manages to get the first kill. Lex about to come through, or should I say Devilwalk does get that frag as well. So they managed to salvage 2 guns out of that. No, actually, we still had Cold lurking around. Gets that kill on top of mid, so there's only Devilwalk able to save this right now. Anger, though, getting a headshot onto Fallen as they're trying to move out with the last 3 guys towards B. And if Anger connects with the second one here, spots him, they double peek now, Anger stays alive. But meanwhile, Levelwalk was still waiting. He thought that Anger was going to die right away, and he was going to try to save his AK the whole time. But at this point now, finally the bomb is planted. Devilwalk will, well, he's going to look for some support now. They don't have
they can go for this realistically.
They don't have a kit.
Well, they have to do it quick if they're going to do it. And you do see Devilwalk actually going for it here. He knows one's in the back corner now because of where that Molotov was thrown, but he's held off from actually pursuing. So now that clock's been killed this much, now they kind of have to fall back and say there's really no chance now. Anger, of course, will stick around to see if he can't pick up a gun here. Put some shots in the cold, but not enough. And so there you have it. Luminosity going to get a second round. And they're just so good at playing that methodical style. They just pair up entry fraggers with support. So, I mean, Cold's always paired with Bolt. Steel's always paired with Fur. They just work both ends of the map, and they just find the gaps. And that's why they're such a successful terrorist team. They play so well together.
Yeah, if only Devilwalk tried to rotate a little bit more faster. But again, like I said, it's hard to call, right? If Anger didn't get the kill, he did the right move. If Anger got the kill, he did the wrong move. And then it all came down to Anger. Anger got the kill, and it comes down to that. At least they're able to salvage an AK-47 out of that towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, they actually had a real chance at maybe even getting that 2v2, but they got too much clock killed by that counter Molotov from Luminosity there right at the end, and it just kind of shot their chances of going for it. But now we're at 3-2. WinterFox on a couple of FAMASas, so not a full comfortable buy, but still enough to work with here. Nice pop flash, but Fallen, he doesn't care. Still finds the pick, and that's huge.
Fully blinded, too. XP3 actually didn't even peek out by the time it was blinded. He just went for the random click, and probably in Portuguese said something along the lines, did I get him? Did I get him? And then through the smoke, Bolts gets the headshot onto Anger, and that B site is now open. So the 3 guys at this point will probably have to save their guns, but they have no idea that LG is still lurking around on the other side, and they're actually going to try to execute towards A after all.
Yeah, they think they pulled the rotation to B, but WinterFox is just, gambling. They're just keeping everyone at A, hoping that Luminosity will fall into this trap, and they certainly are for now, spilling out of apartments here, and Pitt able to find the frag.
Oh
Lex pairing together a couple as well, and well done from WinterFox. Wow. And that's just Luminosity thinking, hey, we definitely forced to rotate. We got both B picks. At worst, there's 2 guys here. But no, WinterFox kept all 3 at A, hedged their bets, and they cashed out, man. They won themselves a really big round there.
The bad part of it, though, is that by the time they had those 2 kills at Banana, those guys are already posted inside their apartments and everything for LG. And they should have at least heard footsteps if there was a rotation. If they didn't hear anything, you should expect that there's still nobody rotating on the other side.
Better to send someone in B to feel it out. Send out a probe, so to speak, and scout. But that's Fallen again with an instant pick at B, this time with just the Deagle in his hand, so they're still posing a threat. He picks up the op, so I mean, what a crazy half so far. Against
XP3 of all things, but XP3 was actually looking up towards the logs, and by the time he was able to react against Fallen's peak, he looked down, but instantly got domed, and it was literally like at least a 1.5 second window before he could peek out, but a nice flash by Lex. He does get the kill onto Fallen, so the op falls down. Another flash coming up cross, but they're just going to hold their footing a bit for LG.
Yeah, I mean, this is good stuff here from Luminosity, given the fact they were just on pistols this round. They've been able to collect an op here. They have a 4-on-3, so the man advantage, plus they're able to grab some utility. Going to be up to Anger to try to hold this B-bomb side by himself, because that rotation's pretty far off. In fact, look at this. Steel is wrapping all the way around. He's going to be able to catch the rotate, too, and let's Pit and Devilwalk flank B. But Cold and Fur, they're aware of it. They're already falling back for it.
They're falling back, but they're running towards them. They ran the bomb back towards mid, and the bomb's now down. Bolt's able to get the kill, though. We got 18 seconds left on the clock, so if Devilwalk gets this kill, the round's over. Yeah, he gets the kill, and that's it. So it's a 2 versus 1. Steel's making his way back towards mid. They should have just kept going towards B if Steel was going to wrap towards CT spawn. And now he's going to get hurt by a lot. Molly is coming through, and then Devilwalk will burn him to death. Send him to hell. Walk with me.
I feel like what happened there is when Steel actually got into the A-bomb site and he didn't see anybody, I guess he thought the site was open.
That's true. That could be it.
He probably didn't realize that both players were in brackets pushing mid to Banana. Like, he just missed all that. I guess he came out of apartments probably and hopped down and just thought it was clear. That had to have been the call, I feel like, and unfortunately for them it wasn't. The 2 people were flanking B, and that was the round.
Mistakes were made, and WinterFox capitalizes on that. So now it's going to be another eco for Luminosity Gaming.
Especially given they had just run into a stack at the A-bomb site earlier with 3 players and gave up a round, and Steel's like, okay, this site's open, guys, let's go. They're stacking B, and they're just wrong, unfortunately. And now that's they're on pistols again. This is giving WinterFox a chance to put up a decent CT side on this Inferno this time around.
Flash is coming up towards the top, and LG are going to try to wrap across towards Moto's side, but Devilwalk's spamming through the smoke, dropping 2 of his own. Bolt's going to try to hunt him down, will do so. Now Pit's going to try to peek out, and Cole gets the kill, and Bolt's on the other side, or should I say, Cold on the other side gets the kill. And now it's a 2 versus 2.
Yeah, another close round here. Like, Luminosity's always posing a threat, even when they're on low econ, and that's really dangerous for WinterFox, because eventually Luminosity's going to start closing out some of these rounds. They're definitely getting a bomb plant here. They picked up guns. Now they have this Anger alone. It's going to be a 1 versus 1.
At least the bomb is now planted. Anger knows exactly where it's at. The op shot comes through as the flash did not get into an angle that could blind Cold, so it's an easy kill. Luminosity Gaming comes back in this one and puts WFX on a save.
Yeah, exactly. And that's big because, again, these rounds have been so close. I mean, Luminosity always doing damage, and it always forces WinterFox to immediately save as soon as they drop around. Despite being able to get a couple of winning streaks going, it's just that the Econs are already so hurt because they can't get a clean round. And that means Luminosity still has a great chance to put up some decent numbers this half, despite the fact WinterFox actually had a pretty solid start this time around. Hopefully they can get it back together, but this round's looking good for Luminosity.
Molly towards the sandbags to try to clear it out. XP3, though, is holding just around the corner of the awning if they try to work into B. But they're still lurking across here. We still have Fallen. Fallen is actually lurking with an op. That's interesting. But Nades is going to hit XP3 down to 12 HP. First still going to check that corner. And Anger falls down. Pit's still alive. At Spools gets a double headshot coming through. Well, 1 for 1. And 1 for 1 to make it now a 3-on-3. Steel, though, at the tree. One shot! Another one! So Pit trying to cross the border here with these 1-digs. Spots Fallen coming through as well. That Molly's going to force him to fall back. About to get flanked here by Cold. And finally, his streak is ended. And now Lex watched by Fallen on the flank, leaving Double Walk the last man standing. But nice try there by Pit, getting that 3K. It could have turned things around there.
I feel like every round's come down to some type of 2v2 situation, no matter who's saving and who's got a full buy. So, I mean, these rounds are actually pretty nail-bitingly close, but the problem is it's favoring Luminosity. They're the ones that are really doing the most damage. They're also the ones on the disadvantageous side. So the fact that all these come down to a close race is actually hurting WinterFox quite a lot. I mean, Luminosity already has 4 rounds. They have a great chance to tie it up here. There's very low utility for WinterFox, plus there's a couple of guys on just FAMASas. So this is a round where Luminosity does have the slight edge with this banana aggression. Maybe it can work out.
And the boost is actually misses the shot there. If they try to lead back again, oh, the shoulder comes through across from Devil Walk, who falls back inside B. So the 3-man push did not work out. They're spamming across as well, and Pit is down at 27.
Really well done. Like, Fallen knew that there was a triple man push banana when he saw that shoulder, so they knew they could creep in the brackets for free and establish a map control, but now they're getting caught. Lex able to step out from Pit and grab a kill. XP3 is already back in position. In fact, they have 4 players at A right now, so they've been able to rotate very effectively and hold off Luminosity from using the brackets to do anything. Now, you might even actually see them fall back late B, which would be a great idea because Devil Walk's all alone over here.
That's it. This gives them a chance to retake control of this whole map by getting that kill, making it a 5-on-4. Or actually, it's a 4-on-4 right now, but after that 3-man push didn't work out, for sure they had to fall back, so they do leave one guy by himself at A. At B.
Look at this. What a play. They smoke off stairs. They don't even care about the B anchor. They're just trying to pinch in the CT spawn. It's working out so well.
Well, Pit's with the op. He's trying to stay alive here. The bomb's trying to make his way up mid. Pit's waiting there. He drops the bomb here, so there's 20 seconds left. And Devil Walk has to rotate back quickly, and he gets another kill, speaking of Pit, from the library side. And now it's a 2 versus 2. M4 being picked up. Pit holding inside the pit. And now it's being repeat, gets a 3rd one. This guy's on fire with no HP or a high ping. Misses that quick scope. The bomb gets planted, so things have turned around here. As Fallen makes it a 1 versus 1. Devil Walks just around the corner, but Fallen clutches a 2 versus 1. This is the 2nd time that Pit gets a 3K, but they cannot capitalize on a win for WinterFox.
I mean, that round was just a roller coaster ride, man. The way Luminosity was able to get in the CT spawn, putting that smoke on stairs, pinching off the rotation, making it so close, but then you have it. You have Pit making the big play with the op, and time's ticking away. I mean, Luminosity, that's one of the downfalls of playing so slow. The clock can be your worst enemy towards the end of the round, and things start going wrong, and boy, did it. Pit making some big plays, but then Fallen somehow clutches the 1v2 anyway, and that's devastating. They've tied the game up. WinterFox is forced to save again. Luminosity already getting some opening picks here at mid. This time they're not taking any damage either. This seems like it's going to be a much cleaner round. And I mean, man, what a heartbreaker for WinterFox.
Yeah, Pit just going to try to look for more 1Ds coming on here. As Anger spots one, but soon to be the last man standing, getting hunted down by Fur. At least he's down to 13. Pit will be able to get the kill, and he gets the overkill with the headshot there. Trying to get a 2nd one onto Cole. Empties his clip with no kills. Cole still chasing after him. He stays alive, has enough time to reload and get the kill, and again, it's another 2 versus 2. But the bomb is making his way towards B. It's got to get planted by Steel for CT spawn, and Bolts is also cutting it through towards CT spawn. But I think at this point, we're going to save the op and save the AK. Smart a move, but Pitt, man, 132 ping, 17 kills on the board.
Yeah, I mean, he looks just as impressive as he normally does when he's home at NA. I mean, he's always been a guy for this team that puts up really good numbers. Usually XP3's right behind him. Obviously, XP3 having a bit of a tougher time dealing with the high ping than Pitt is, apparently, as he is, you know, there at the bottom. And Luminosity will take the lead for the first time this game, I believe. But this is not where you want to be if you're Winterfox. You've already conceded 6 rounds on your CC side. That's not a good place to be in.
Yeah, you weren't able to save that AK after all, but at least it's enough money for the rest of the team to buy, and this AWP salvage will be able to go in the hands of Pitt, actually, instead of XP3.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing good with it. You might as well hand it to him. I mean, he's had a couple of big rounds with the op, so he also has the better spawn to actually take an aggressive peek at mid this time around, so we'll see if he's able to find anything with it as he will begin to step out here and look for it, but no one's going to give him anything just yet. They kind of run more towards Banana. So they haven't given him anything to look at just yet.
There's chaos all around in terms of smokes and everything, but that smoke actually gives him a chance to spot towards the right side here, get more control of Porch, speaking about LG. But we do have Pitt just on the other side of the smoke here, misses the shot. Fallen trying to peek it as well, gets the leg shot onto Pitt, and he gets spanned down to 6, but meanwhile XP3 does fall down on Archway's side in the hands of Fur with the AK-47.
Yeah, it's a big trade there for Luminosity. Helps them get things established, but Lex, he might be able to pick up Fallen here. He's slipped underneath the porch. Fallen focused on the arc shot as he peeks out, but Fur continues to get kills from the apartments. Lex has to respond to it, and now that'll allow him to get pushed, so Luminosity playing these trades so well.
So close to Cold and Fallen were both at 6 and 10 HP. 16 HP combined, which would have been perfect for Devilwalk to get those kills, but who was it that came out towards that balcony? I think it was Steel. Fur? Okay, so Fur was able to get that kill.
And that was the big difference maker. Like, Lex put himself in position to deal with mid very well, but then he was forced to fall back when Fur got that pick, which allowed Cole to slip in for the trade. So that's just, you know, really good teamwork from Luminosity on how they play the duels. And now they're up 7-5. They're forcing Winterfox into another force buy situation, and it looks like they're still going to be able to, you know, put down a really big T-side despite the slow start. They've really, you know, just cranked out 5 rounds in a row now.
So force buy comes through for Winterfox. And they're just going to play a little more default right now for this team. Anger's going to try to peek out though. First just on the other side here at the logs. Now he's peeking out. He flashes himself or his teammates flashed him or something. But he does not get taken down. He's actually down to 1 HP. But Fur has fallen in the beginning of this round, so it's a 4-on-4 situation now.
Indeed it is. That is going to favor Luminosity just a bit, though. You always like to have these even number situations if you're terrorist here. I mean, of course, Winterfox also on low utility. They had to force up here some FAMASs and Devilwalk just on the Deagle, so that gives Luminosity even more opportunities to work with Fallen. Just playing B, buying stuff for the op, scoping out the region. Meanwhile, retaining apartments control and alt mid is the rest of his team. Waiting to see what they want to do here as Fallen is throwing a bit of a fake at B, it seems like. Pulling the rotate very well, so they get a 3-on-2 at A.
And they spot Steel, they take him down, and Devilwalk almost got that shot onto his opponent there, but now he's stuck on the balcony. And a TK comes through! They call that, and then he's going to try to get the kill into the balcony room, but Cold redeems himself by getting the kill onto Devilwalk. So there was communication there. Yeah, there is one inside the hallway. But
I'm also here too, and you killed me instead. That hurts a lot.
In the words of Shazam, sorry, Corey. Now XP3 and Lex going to work, and they take them both down, and that's going to be 7-6.
Yes, I mean, that's one of those rounds where, like, sometimes TKs don't matter that much, but that one meant a whole lot. It really swayed the round in a big way, given the situation, so that's a big mistake from Luminosity. Cost them the round pretty much. And there you have it, Winterfox holding on for dear life here. Problem is, though, if they can't make this round work, I mean, they don't have anything to work with for the last round of the half, so it could be still like 9-6 for Luminosity, so they have to be careful. I mean, they've already given up a lot of rounds, and even trying to limit as much as possible, but Fallen just keeps getting these entries at B, man. Every time they play aggressive, he seems to pick them off.
Steadily, and now Anger is in a tough spot where he's going to have to try to hold on his own again, but there's action all across, and Pitt gets A Smack 7 kill onto his opponent, picks up the AK-47, but his opponents have fallen back. They've taken control of mid and archway side. They could pitch towards CT spawn and try to come back, but Pit just got picked off by Fallen, so this could be the cue for them to work out towards A. But unless they're going to try to come across, no, they are going to go towards A. Knowing that Anger plays B, they're still going to leave Fallen to lurk around. Anger wins that fight, though, and it's a 2 versus 1.
Yeah, and obviously they're going to give chase here. I mean, just because they know if they can get Anger down, they won't have any guns to work with next half. Meanwhile, while, yeah, they'll be limited on their buy a bit, they'll still be able to buy. In fact, they'll just save 2 AKs. They just take Anger down clean. And so that means that Winter Fox, I mean, pistol armor is all they can do here.
Yep, definitely there. Winning 1, losing 1. It's reset, and you know what? I won't discount him yet, because Pit has been on point in this map with his deal. Devilwalk has been 3 maps ago when he played Cash against Conquest. They could still put a lot of damage right now against LG.
And we'll hope. I mean, I feel like giving up 8's already a huge deal. I mean, it's a little bit better than earlier when they gave up, I think, like 12. So, I mean, if there's a slight improvement, it's still a very dangerous situation to be in here. As XP3 does pick up the opening kill, however, still a decent start.
Nice!
Devilwalk firing off.
Yeah, through his opponent, gets a headshot onto Cold, and now they've recapitalized towards middle, though, for LG, which is nicer for them. They're going to try to look back and take control towards porch side, but Lex is still up there with the Deagle, and they might decide to fall back from here.
Lex still has a good position inside the balcony, so he can still kind of cover the lane. Meanwhile, B's been left completely open for now. I mean, you know, Winter Fox has no choice. They're on such low guns, they kind of have to gamble a stack. XP3 does eventually take the one gun that Winter Fox has over towards B. Lex has cleared out the apartment, so that even signals Anger an ability to make a quick rotate here pretty soon as well.
42 seconds left on the clock. They have plenty to work with right now. Still 2 mollies, so they're probably going to try to clear out towards New Box and everything, too. No, they're not. They're just going to try to walk in. And now XP3 spots them. He's going to try to lean out and get the kill, but nothing works. And now an AK-47's picked up. They had no idea that Steel pushed up towards the tree as well. 2 of them are lit. Look at that. Fur at 2, Fall at 24. And that gives them a chance to flash over to Fallen to come out and end it 9-6 like you called it, Dust.
Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't giving up double digits like they did the other 3 maps they've played tonight from their CT side, but it's still 9 rounds on the Terra side from Luminosity on a map like Inferno. That's definitely not where you want to be if you're Winter Fox moving on to your Terra side. It's not an impossible mountain to climb. I mean, if they can win Pistol and knock it eco, they tie the game right back up, and from there maybe you can grind out a win still. But obviously, Luminosity, huge advantage right now. But we do know sometimes they can struggle a bit on their CT sides. They're more of a T-sided team in general. So Winter Fox does have a chance here. But given what we saw on Cash, Luminosity didn't have much trouble holding the sights on that map. So it could still be an uphill battle for Winter Fox.
Well, we're already going to ready up here for the second half. So we'll soon find out how things will work out for LG or Winter Fox here in the second half. Brought to you by CSGO Lounge. We have Anger, Lex, Devilwalk, Pit, and XP3 for Winter Fox. And for LG, we got Bolts, Fur, Cold, Fallen, and Steel.
And look at this banana aggression that Luminosity is about to roll out. They're not, usually you see the 3-2 split, they're doing a 4-1. But they're stacked, oh, they're pushing 2 and leaving 2. I like it.
Well, they don't need much because Cold and Bolt's going to work right now, looking for the last 2 kills. Lex finally capitalized on top, but with only 5 HP, they're about to get flanked as well by Fallen. Fur takes Lex right towards Spool. It's a 1 versus 1 inside B, but as soon as Anger comes back towards Banana, Fallen is waiting for him. Trying to catch them both off guard. He takes down Steel, turns around, gets the headshot onto Fallen with a 180, a triple kill. Oh baby, a triple for Anger. And sings around here for Winter Fox.
That's the first big play he's had all night. So, I mean, finally being able to step up and deliver here for Winter Fox when they need him most. When 3 of his players have the ping handicap, that's when they really need Anger to shine. And he had a big play there. Really well done. Well, I mean, looked good for Luminosity. I mean, they did the push 2 stack 2 at B, and they got a lot off the push 2. So you really think they're going to get that one. But Anger, he comes up big there in the 1 versus 2. So props to him, you know, keeping his team in contention of this map rather than letting Luminosity start to blow them away. They still have to worry about the force buy here from Luminosity's pistols.
Yeah, nice flashes here by LG just to slow down the push a little bit as Trades comes across towards the A side. As it's a 4 versus 4, Colt picks up the MAC-10. And we will try to work towards this B bomb site now for this terrorist team of Winter Fox. But Fallen is waiting just across. They're going to be able to smoke it out. There's only going to be one guy playing towards B. He's able to damage Double Walk down to 36. Steel with the CZ, getting the kill out to Double Walk. Reloads on time, but Pit White takes him down. We still have one towards the garden, stopped by XP3. Plant's going to come through, but Cold's just around the corner. Oh! Double trade coming through, and Anger sweeps up with the last kill. 9-8 is our score, as we're one round away of tying things up here for Winter Fox.
Indeed we are. So, I mean, Winter Fox, that's, you know, some big rounds to win. They're moving towards that tie of 9-9. So, I mean, they're making this competitive much more so than any other map they've played so far tonight out of the 4. This has been certainly their best chance at finally grabbing one. Let's see if they can just keep it up, though, because, I mean, Luminosity on just pistols still made that quite close. Imagine what happens once they get guns in their hands if you're seeing things like this happen on eco rounds. So, a little bit of concern there, but we just have to hope that Winter Fox can trudge through. I mean, it's finally looking like a competitive game tonight, but Bolts getting the first pick already.
Well, let's see. They still have one hiding towards the sandbags. They spot him. They take him down. Incendiary Grenade's about to be done for them to push in. Devil was still looking for an entry with the MAC-10. Spots him at oranges, and Fallen falls down.
Right, so I mean, they get control of the site here. Cold on a quick rotate from construction, doing a lot of damage here. Hasn't found any frags yet, though. Now they know where he is, so the surprise factor is gone. Fur's nowhere to be seen right now to help them out. So obviously, Winter Fox will grab this one here and tie it up 9-9. But I mean, once the gun round comes in, it's a whole new test that Winter Fox has to try to pass if they want to try to get a map here tonight.
Well, things are looking good for them to tie it up so far. As Cold is looking for an entry with the CZ. Are they going to try to go through this right now? No, they're all going to exit from... Oh, he still manages to get the kill on a 2-hit. And finally, Lex takes him down, but that's economy hurt. And Devil is going to be able to survive. Actually, he was at the point. So it's 9-9 right now. And Luminosity Gaming could finally go for a full buy.
Yeah, they can. They're going to have the op in Fallen's hands. I mean, they're a little bit limited here because of that. There's a couple of guys on FAMASA, so that does help out Winter Fox a bit. They do have a slight firepower advantage here, so to speak. But we do know how good Fallen can be with that op. And if he can get some early picks here, that's going to be really, really tough to deal with if you're Winter Fox. Because, I mean, you got to win this round. You don't want to be forced to save immediately and concede the lead back to Luminosity. Not in this position.
Lots of nades being thrown by Pit at the beginning of the round to try to take control of this banana, which he'll be able to do so, but will not be able to move up further than that. Lex, meanwhile, mulling inside the bedroom for them to try to clear out towards the hallway side.
And that's curious, like, Luminosity's one of the few teams, I guess Winter Fox does it too, actually, where they put their opera at B most times. They don't have them playing that arch rotation position like you see on so many other teams. So that's something to kind of take note of as you watch Luminosity play.
Yeah, but they have a good boost up on the awning. A nice flash coming across with the high-low stack. Still comes in favor of Luminosity Gaming, who together gets a triple kill. Fur, Cold, and Bolt's going to work.
Yeah, I thought that was going to work out. I mean, they had a nice pop flash there on the porch, but they were so focused on grabbing the blind player on the top that Fur was able to step out from behind the pillar and deliver 2 kills and pretty much negate any type of entrance there from Winter Fox. And now it's just Pit in a 1v5, holding on for dear life here at the front of the terrorist ramp. And, I mean, this round's all but Luminosities. They will take the lead back and probably force Winter Fox immediately into... Well, they could force buy if they want to. We'll see what this happens here.
Well, not after he falls down. XP3 is only at $400.
Yeah, that's the big problem. 2 players are pretty low. 3 players are decent money. So, yeah, they probably just, you know, maybe upgrade some pistols to even out the money, but still not going to be able to get a full purchase.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a full Glock save. Maybe Tech 9s for the ones that could afford it.
Yep. That is going to be the case here. Now there's, you know, full rifles in the hands of Luminosity and full utility. So now, you know, they're in really good shape here.
Yeah, they're trying to plow aggressively up at mid. Didn't work before. They'll try it again this time. They're going to get ready to flash report, but Cold is still playing towards down the hallway. Gets a trip kill. Switches to the USB. Gets a squad kill. And Lex is going to be the last man standing. Elise takes down Fur and gets picked off by Fallen through the smoke. What a round by Cold.
And also, just let you folks know, after this game is over, after this map comes to a close, we do, in fact, have another best of 2 for you for the end of the night. It's going to be Winter Fox taking on Follow Esports. That starts probably directly after this. as it will be in about 20 minutes. So, I mean, if this game carries on that long, it'll be pretty much an immediate transition. So definitely stay tuned for that, folks.
So full gun round coming through after that save did not come in fruition for WinterFox with only 1 kill that they were able to get out of that. But Cold has been looking very good in this game overall so far. 21 and 13 in terms of KDAs, which is actually quite good with Pitt on the other side leading for WFX. So it's still pretty even across the board for both of these teams in terms of frags. So we're seeing very close games, but at the end of the day, the rounds come in favor of LG. But they're sure fact of playing so well here on a CT side now.
Right, and Fallen does find the opening pick. He does play at that arch position this time. They're stacked 4 at A to begin with. They just have 2 playing over here towards the boiler. They will step out and find the frag on the Devil Walk as well. Anger is able to make the initial trade, but there's still 2 players in the area in these apartments.
Yeah, XP3 is about to get peeked out. Yeah, Bolt's going to take it down, going for the white peak, trying to go for the third one. Pitt cancels that, but they know where he's at. It's a 3 versus 1. Steals at the entrance of Banana. He's going to try to go for the easy peek out. He's down to 41 HP. Now about to get pinned from behind by Fur. And with success, LG wins a 3rd round in a row and have not lost a round since the full gun round from both teams.
Yeah, I mean, that's a situation where Anger thinks that everything's taken care of him. He got the push out of Boiler. They think that's it. So XP3 just playing brackets, thinking that he shouldn't have to worry about lane for a while. But they had 2 stacked up in there. So Bolts just pushes out, grabs that kill. XP3 can't get the call off fast enough for Anger to react. So that's a free 2nd frag for Bolts and a big play overall from Luminosity there. It forces WinterFox onto this pistol, so a great chance to move up to 13 here pretty quickly. And now they've already established really on CT side. Now it gets really difficult for WinterFox to come back.
What a big nade there. They put Anger down to 4 HP. Another nade to kill him. And the other ones are so low. The bomb is already down. They're pushing out with the M4s. And we're seeing the confident LG as we saw on Cat. And they are just unstoppable right now. And WinterFox gets dispatched with the flawless victory coming in for the Brazilian team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is looking bad for WinterFox now. There was a moment in time where they were looking like they might have a chance, but now Luminosity seems to be shutting that door in their face. This is actually WinterFox's real last chance on a full comfortable buy to try to make something happen. They lose this one. Yeah, they're at max loss bonus when Luminosity goes for map point, but it's still going to be, you know, a pretty low buy for them as many are at $0. So this is kind of their big shot. Pitt playing some Call of Duty for you guys, by the way, on MLG TV.
I love that gun. That gun is underrated, man.
I know.
Like, it's so accurate when you're scoping through to just get tapped with the into the faces to get entries. It's perfect. Anyways, it's 13-9. They spotted one on top of the car, and that was Steel down to 79 HP, forced to fall back, but Fallen going to work with the AWP again, and he's opting out towards this hallway area and gets another one onto Devil Walk. This is crazy.
XP3 trying to come up mid to grab something, but Fur's already crossed over the closet, so the op won't actually find anything there. Fallen brings his op back around to mid. Could peek XP3 out. Grabs himself another. Fallen just going nuts. And they're looking for a 4th. Finds it as well. God. And I mean, it's just the Fallen train right now. And WinterFox is the tracks.
And I'm free.
Wait.
Free falling.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
And looking back here with the SG552, looking for a second one here, gets dig through the pillar and taken down by Cold. And we're now close to tie point here for Luminosity Gaming.
Yeah, it's like, you know, free Fallen because it's Fallen, but it's also free kills for Fallen. So I really like the song there. It's pretty,
thanks, man. Thanks.
Pretty good stuff. You really, I mean, I need to get you to sing like a full song at some point on the channel, dude. I know you got it in you.
I could, but maybe. I would probably make us lose 10,000 viewers.
Which would be all of them. I think we're at 10,000 viewers right now, so that would be a pretty huge stab. Nah, we'd have 379 left. So.
All right, so now we're gonna go for a forced buy. Of course, we don't want to play for the tie right now for WinterFox. We're gonna try to push up towards this middle side. Flash is coming through, and Fur is tanked out first, down to 6 HP, and now they're able to capitalize on that, but still is still winning towards the archery side. Spamming and trade it out again, and both peeks out after. And these are great trades set up by Luminosity Gaming, putting them at game point situation now.
Yeah, so it looks like WinterFox, unless they can make this forced buy work, will again be denied being able to break into double digits in any of the formats they've played so far tonight. Now, granted, their next game they get in about 20 minutes is going to be, I guess, the easiest of all the opponents they've played tonight. So, still some hope to get some good results out of the night, despite the situation, but we'll just have to see. Maybe they can drag this one on a bit longer. There's a chance. Steel gets caught a lot here on this push window, and he won't even get away.
Great job there by Winterfox to start things off to keep the dream alive one more time as they're faced on another uphill battle first, just around the smoke. They're waiting for him, gets the kill. And now they're capitalized into this A-bomb site. A full man roster streaming into this A-bomb site, and all of them with at 100 HP until XP3 probably jumped inside the pit and put him down at 95. But this is looking good for them. But they got so much money in the bank right now for LG that they could go for this. But Cole picked off towards the library side. Fallen still trying to come through, who's now the last man standing at the library side. And they're going to try to hunt him down here. Pit looking for him. Pit taken down by Fallen. Looking back towards the library. This guy has so much game sense right now for LG. Knows that one's going to peek out towards the library side, but misses the shot. And Lex gets the kill at the end of the day. And they salvage an AWP. They salvage 2 AWPs. I don't know if that's a good idea with the ping that they have. But it's now 15-10.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the money's low. Trying to rebuy, I mean, you could get an AK, but if you're trying to get armor, you kind of have to put that op into play. That's what they're going to do. They're going to double op it up here. We'll see if they can make it work. Devilwalk's been having a tough game here thus far. We'll see if maybe he can find something with the op instead here. As I mean, they still need to win 5 in a row to put this thing into overtime, and they're up against an LG team who's only allowed them, you know, the pistol. They only allowed 1 gun round this entire half. So I mean, and that was the one we just witnessed. So I mean, it's still looking pretty good for Luminosity, but we'll see.
Oh, Fallen almost got that pick onto Pit, who was jumping up on top of the log. Just missed by inches. That's what she said. While 3 of them are trying to work down towards this hallway for this terrorist team, it is Anger, Lex, and Devilwalk all together. 2 of them creeping down towards the hallway, towards the balcony side. Anger making his way towards porch side. But look at this stack for LG's side, who fall back inside the pit, but they heard the footsteps. So Devilwalk is going to try to get entries with this AWP inside.
Alright, let's see what they can do here as they do begin to work themselves up. Devilwalk is peeking the pit, but no one giving him any vision, and the smoke will go in his face as well. So that's going to negate things a lot as Lex and Devilwalk are looking to spill out there. They'll have to wait that thing off, and I mean, time's ticking away. They got to commit to something here pretty soon, and they're getting held off.
They're going to try to work mid. They smoke towards the left side. Cole was there. Crossfire was set up as well. And they're going to try to work towards B. And XP3 gets the opening off pick onto Steel. He's going to try to run across. Fallen waiting for him there, getting him through. He's going to try to go for a random shot here. Legs the shot off to Pit, who gets the headshot right after. But Cole is just around the corner. And at least he gets the kill into Pit, makes his way towards the garden side. They're trying to get the plant. If he denies the plant, it's all over. Devilwalk coming through, and he gets the kill. And that's going to be now 15-11 with LG still in a position to force buy.
Right. I mean, it literally all came down to the fact that Fallen's shot on Pit was just a bit off. Like, instead of a kill, it was a leg shot. And Pit was able to respond and get the frag instead. So that was literally the only thing that saved them. Yeah, pretty much. That was pretty much the key thing that happened there. So good on Winterfox. I mean, they're keeping this game along. This is most rounds they've gotten. Any of the matches they've played so far tonight, they still have a chance to put this thing into overtime. But Fallen, he's found the opening pick this time. This is a good start for Luminosity. I've yet to see Winterfox recover from an opening pick like this. Yeah,
very tough as they still have an op in the hands of Fallen, so could still be unstoppable here. They still go for a double op setup for Winterfox's side. If they actually do manage to win this round by killing everybody on the other side, though, they're going to see LG on a save. And now Pit, again, he doesn't need an op to battle Fallen. He only needs an AK or a Deagle, and it brings it to work. But look at this big flank by Fur. All the way up, he spots the bomb as well. So much information is given. So he's just going to wait for them. He hears the footsteps. They're going to catch 2 of them with a knife in their hand. Gets the first kill. White peeks out. Op down by Devilwalk, though. So that huge flank was totally denied. But we still have another one hidden at the corner of the sandbags. Yeah, and Pit is just waiting at the carriage. So Lex got enough information there on that 3 versus 2, but Pit caught on a weapon rotate or a weapon switch. And now Lex gets the headshot onto Cold. It's a 2 versus 1 now. It's trades after trades. And finally the advantage comes in for the terrorist team of Winterfox.
Yeah, but they've given LG a chance here because they fed Steel a free frag at Banana, even though Lex had a bomb site cleared out for so long, but he still has to deal with this crossfire. He has no clue Lex is in live range. He's not even glancing at it, and so that's another round for Winterfox. So despite the fact they kind of gave up a free kill at B, you know, Steel just not paying attention to all his angles does get caught there. So now Winterfox, they actually have Luminosity on to probably a save this round, so a chance for 13, and they're giving this a real run right now.
Oh, yeah. A chance at 13, and they'll have enough bonus money to go for a full gun at 14, but losing that one could put them at overtime situation. But let's not count our chickens before they hatch, and let's just go round by round. Slight nade coming through, only damaging down Cole to a bit, but XP3 still manages to get the kill at mid at the end of the day.
Right, so I mean, it's another situation where we do see an opening pick go to Winterfox, and I mean, they're just on the pistols, so I mean, this is a good start here for them to move on to 13, but Fur, he's just found a kill on the Anger, actually pushing way far down the apartments. Lex is now trying to see if he can spot him out.
He didn't hear him run back on the top of the staircase, though, so they're going to be able to pick up the bomb. And Pitt looking to fake towards B while the rest of the guys are still holding at the bottom of mid. So if they actually do manage to get the kill onto Fur at the end of the day, you might see them work towards this A bomb site. And they are going for it. They do get the kill. And Lex says, all right, forget it. We're going to go back towards B. Seal's about to peek out. Pitt waiting for him, getting the first kill. But they're still going to rotate back towards A. So it's up to Bolts now to have to hold it inside this A bomb site. He's going to spot Lex, but Lex is going to win that fight at the end of the day.
So, I mean,
Did I just say at the end of the day
it
like 4 times in a row?
Yeah, maybe so.
God
I'm
damn
not
it.
really sure. But Winterfox has pushed us to 13. I mean, they are looking fierce right now. They are hungry for the win. They've had such a rough night. A bunch of one-sided losses in the last 3 matches they played before this one. They want to make something work. And, I mean, they have pushed this one almost to the limit here. I mean, Luminosity was on a save this round. That certainly helped them out. Luminosity will be back to buying next round. And that's going to be the big test for Winterfox. If they can get that one, they have a real shot at getting their first overtime of the night.
Well, that bomb's going to go off, and Fallen is going to die. So it's going to be 15 to 13, as just you called it here. Dust 4 rounds, 1 in a row for Winterfox. So that gives enough bonus money for LG to buy, but not enough for Fallen to go for an AWP, so they're going to have to go full rifles, and if they lose that one, they won't have enough still for an AWP. In fact, not enough for any rifles if they want.
Exactly. That's why this round's kind of the key. I mean, this is Luminosity going for the W. They have nothing in the reserve tank if this one doesn't pan out. And they're going to get 3-man aggressive here on Banana, pushing down. Nice flashes. They do span Devil Walk a bit through this one, but can't find the kill. But they've closed off Banana, but Pitt still finds the opening kill.
Yeah, Pitt is able to spam back and retaliate, and that's already a 5-on-4. They're going to boost above as well to try to see if they can catch something. Seal's on the top of the car, so if Devil Walk bleeds out, just a little bit here, but they don't know that Cold's at the bottom of the pillars as well.
And that's the big thing. Will they check this? A pop flash comes in. Cole doesn't, in fact, just chase it yet. They're just trying to play it smart here, trying to bait someone in, but it's not going to happen. Winterfox playing their numbers advantage quite well here. They're well on their way to that overtime. If they can just avoid falling prey to these remaining members of Luminosity, they still had that up front position on Banana.
Big flash, but they're not pushing in yet. Cold's not peeking out as well, so they're playing so cautiously for FX so far. XC3 flash going for a full spray, but nobody peeks out. They slowly inch their way up towards middle, and they're going to decide to wrap around. But as they're going to try to move towards Banana as well, Cold is just waiting around the corner, so they're trying to do a mid to be split, but Steel draws the bomb carrier, and now it's going to have to be a 2-on-1 split. And Steel is making his way back towards CP spawn. Catches the first one, and he catches the second one. This could be it. Anger is going to have to pick up the bomb and come on a 2 versus 1. But we also have Fur on the big flank coming across here on the other side. Anger is at the entrance. He's going to have to win 1 versus 1 and 1 versus 1.
He doesn't
Push
have
it
time.
aggressively, no time, and this is it. They're going to peek out, get the kill, and just like that, why did they decide to split towards B? I don't know, but Luminosity Gaming wins this 16 to 13.
I think taking up Arch was the appropriate decision. I mean, they knew that that was kind of where the gap probably was, and they were right. They got there. They thought that one was just holding B at that time. They didn't realize that Cole was tucked in the corner, so he gets a kill that they didn't expect, a casualty they didn't think they would have to suffer from. And then, I mean, come on, Steel just played heads up right there. I mean, getting both kills on the CT rotation rather than just getting traded, that's a big play that he made right there as well. So, I mean, Winter Fox, they finally got close. It looked like they were eventually going to make something happen this time around, but it just didn't happen. They just couldn't do it. And so 2 losses on the night. That was a little bit closer, you know, a bit more life that time, but still not enough. And now we will take a quick break here, but we are going to be going into another match in just about 10 minutes. It's going to be Winter Fox now taking on Follow Esports. So stay tuned, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.